Uh, Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today is Friday, September the 22nd, and it's a Friday. I've been for the past few days. I've been dealing with a urinary tract infection, so I had to go to the doctor yesterday, and they put me on some antibiotics. And she said if that doesn't work, they're going to put me on other ones. But she said these are the typical ones that gets rid of it. So I sure hope. I've had minor ones, but never one like this. I mean, I'd go to the bathroom to urinate, and it was hurting so bad it wasn't funny, and it was like there was water pressure but no release, and it hurt so bad. But it's feeling better now, and thank the Lord he got me through all of it. He even got me my way to the doctor yesterday, and I was able to see the doctor and get medication and stuff. And I have plenty of unspoken prayer requests. Please, just send a prayer for us. And also, as I was in the bedroom this morning, before I was, before I started getting up out of bed, to get up for the day, I I started thinking about something. By the way, baby girl's right here. Wait a minute, I don't know if you guys can see her or not. Baby girl's right there. Hey, hey. Say hello, everyone. Say I am right here. Say I'm right here. Say do you say me right here? I am right here. My name is Precious. That's my Precious. And then my cats are wherever. I think Oliver's in a chair in my bedroom, and Char's running around here earlier. I don't know where he's at now. But anyway, just wanted y'all to know Jason, of course, is in bed. He's sleeping. It's only like 7. It's between 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't know exact time because I don't have my phone showing on here. But anyway, as I was sitting in the bedroom this morning, and I was, thinking about stuff, this came to my head, and I don't know why. But right before I woke up, I had like a part of a dream, where I saw myself like lit up in like the garments that they say angels wear, like the gown and stuff, and then wings. And I saw myself going up, like being tucked up into a bright heavenly light. Talk about waking up to being at peace. And that could be, I don't know if it's what I think it. Well, I know it's a sign from God that we're getting ready to go home. I'm not saying a date, and I won't give a date. It could be next year. It could be 10 years from now. We don't know. But we are close. I mean, think about it. A year is 1,000. A day in heaven is 1,000 years on earth. As 1,000 years on earth is a day in heaven. 1,000 years. God finished everything in a week, 7 days. So, and we're in that final stretch right before it becomes 6,000 days in heaven, or 6,000 years here on earth, where Jesus created the earth. He came and was on it 2,000 years ago. When it reaches the exact 2,000 years, right to where it's the 6,000 has 7. Well, it would say 7 years left. But it'd be 7. I think a week. Yeah, the 70th week. When it gets to that point, that's when the tribulation takes over. No man knows that date when it happened. No man knows the date that everything started. And they're trying to say the world was around billions of years. No, it is not that old. Everything on this earth was created by God, because God is the great creator. I mean, he spoke it into existence. His own words are strong enough to blow you off your foundation. Now, but what I wanted to say was, as I was getting up this morning, I had that one dream, it was like the end of a dream or something. And I don't know what exactly was what. But after I got up, I started thinking about abortions. And I said, I'm definitely against abortions. I don't believe in it. It's murder. And as I was thinking about it, it came to my head that, this world sees killing unborn children, fine, even kill a baby when it's born, when it's first born, let it die. That's murder. I don't care. That's murder. The baby did not ask to be brought in this world. And I think now is really a tough time for a child to be a kid, because it's not like it was when we were little. And most definitely nothing like it was when my parents were babies. But, and they've been gone 21 years. So, they were... Mama would have been 75 or 77, and Dad would have been 85 this year. On the 18th, he would have turned 85 years old. 15 years from being 100. That's Daddy. I miss them both. But you know what? They're in a better place. I wouldn't want them back in this world for nothing. But anyway, like I was saying, I got to thinking, the world approving of that and same-sex marriages and everything. Let's think about that in, in logical sense, I guess you'd call it. What they're saying to women is, don't worry about it. Go out and have all the sex you want. And if you have a flub up, which means if you get pregnant, don't worry. We can get that out of there. It's your body. It's your life. No, you're telling women it's okay to go sleep around. It's okay not to be married, which God said you're supposed to be in a marriage when you're doing that stuff, or you're fornicating, or in a lot of cases, adultery. That's when you've been married, and if you're divorced. Now, if you got remarried because of something, I believe that God forgives you for all sins, even that. But I would never remarry another woman. If I married again, it would be the same one I was married to. And I've told her that a few times, that I wouldn't marry nobody but her if I married anybody again, because I'm not going to go back and, no, I don't want to start over doing another, because, I've had to start over so many times, but every time God's been there. I've started over 2 times since I've been here in this apartment. Well, actually 3 times since I've been in this apartment in almost 4 years. Yep. Cleared it all out and got new. Right now my house is in a shambles because it needs to be cleaned, but my worker will be here this evening, and I want her to take and to get all those clothes folded and put wherever she can put them, and run a mop over the floor and mop the kitchen floor too. Just things that need to be done for the weekend. Brothers and sisters, as I was thinking about that very thing, about, abortions and stuff, it's sad that a woman who can know that there's someone growing in their womb would want to go and have that special gift from God. I mean, it may have been sin in the making because you weren't married to the person that did it, but you know what? That baby is not, he's just or she, I don't want to say it because that's the way they look at it, isn't it? It's a he or a she. That means if it has a male part, it's a he, and if it has a female part, it's a she. I'm surprised that they don't go ahead and let these babies, be born, so they could turn them into whatever they want. A child will do what he's supposed to do from what he's taught from, infancy. And that's happening everywhere. I mean, brothers and sisters, our world is totally messed up. I mean, it is screwed up in every way. You cannot tell me that you can look out there and see anything in this world that isn't messed up somewhere. Yeah, I mean, there is way too many things going on in this world. Every day you can find something that shows we're in the end times. I've gotten to where I've fallen away from a lot of those people that talk like, oh, it's going to happen, rapture could happen at any time. I know it can, but I also know that these people, and they do say on their videos, God bless them, they say, don't take anyone's word. But, if they're listening to you and they get to where they're following you and they want to hear what you got to say, their hopes and focuses go on what you're saying. And if it doesn't come true, some people leave the faith because of the lack of understanding. That, it's not a man's mouth that gives you the date of the rapture. It happens when it happens. No human alive, breathing, male or female, will ever know when the rapture is going to happen. They can say, oh, it may happen. Like they're trying to say now it's going to happen on the 23rd or the 26th. You know, I don't understand that. I really do not understand that. Because I still deal with, that's when I've done that. You know, I got dry mouth. But I got just the thing to quench it. A bottle of Kroger water. Kroger's water. Try it today. But don't buy Walmart brand. I can do it sometimes. That stuff has a taste to it. This water here tastes good, but some people say water don't have a taste. If it's got a smell, it's got a taste. That has a clear, crystal clear taste, and I like that. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying, you know, go buy Kroger's today and pick up you a case of Kroger's distilled water. That's right. This video is brought to you by nobody. By no one on earth. This is brought to you by my Father in heaven, and this is his channel, all about him. I don't want to do anything if it don't have to do with him. You know, I've been feeling, like I was saying, I've been feeling really bad the last few days and stuff. I mean, I didn't even hardly have any strength the day before yesterday. I mean, I got up in my chair. I came in here, and of course I went to the bathroom. And when I come out of there, I was so tired. I sat down here in this chair, my stomach was hurting, felt like I needed to throw up, but I don't throw up. And I haven't for many years. And I don't know why, but I can't. And I do have gag reflex, but I just don't. Mine usually comes out another way. And I'm okay with that. As long as it don't last too long. But what I wanted to say was I had just really weakness, you know, and I know it's because a urinary tract infection takes it out of you. I'm beginning to feel better, but I know I just started taking the antibiotics yesterday. I've done my third dose this morning. I done one when I got home, one when I went to bed, and then that was like around about 1:30, I think, or something, yesterday afternoon. And then I took it before I went to bed, which I know they were kind of close, but because I took it at like, I think 8 o'clock last night when I was going to bed. I was so tired, not exhausted, just wanted to lay down. I get in and I fall asleep, and I'm comfortable as can be. I look like a monkey climbing up a sycamore tree. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not, but I'll do it, I won't stop. You don't think it's funny? Neither do I, come to think of it. Hey, but you gotta admit, it's a thought. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. You know, we need to keep our focus on the Word of God. And you know, yesterday a friend of mine said, we need to read the Bible. And I said, yeah, we do. I said, you know, I've been trying to get someone to come in and you know, and read the Bible with me. I told you guys about the girl that worked at a local place. I'm not going to say any names because there's no one that sponsors me, because I don't want any of that. I don't make nothing off this, and I don't want nothing. Unless it's a donation for helping me with something, that's fine. But other than that, I do not want any kind of income from this. But anyway, I need a drink. Oh, that tastes good. Drink of coffee. I do this to help people be encouraged. I do this to help people, you know, have a different atmosphere outlook. Like, if I see something, but you know, when I'll get back to what I was saying. I remember I forgot what I was going to say there, and that's why I said I'll get a drink. But if you think about it, whenever we're on there watching certain people that are all, you know, they're all like happy because it's going, and it is going to happen. But the rapture is in the Bible. It may not say the word rapture, but it does say harpazo, which is the exact same thing. It means to be snatched away, to be taken. And I believe that it's going to happen. We're in that vicinity, okay? We've been at the door a few times, but well, by the way they were talking, we were. But I don't know, because I've never really seen anything besides the fighting over in the Middle East, and that is a big sign, because they're getting really, over there doing a lot of killing and stuff. And when Israel becomes I think it's called a worse than stone, which it already is, because nobody wants it to be who it is. Nobody wants America to be America. So just think about it in that sense. America's hated, and so is Israel. Well, America was originally the Christian nation. We're still in here, but there's not a lot. There's more false converts than there are true Christians. How are you a true Christian? Because you truly believe that Jesus died for you. You truly believe that he gave everything on that cross on Calvary to save you from your wretched, wicked sins. Brothers and sisters, we need to be out there giving the word, whether it's through video, which is what I do. I don't know who gets this, but I pray, Lord, right now that the ears that need to hear it, and the ones that stumble upon it, that it will, if they're brother or sister, it'll calm them and get them a little peace, knowing that, yeah, you're still coming, and it's not in our time, it's yours. You're never late, you're always on time, and you got us protected while we're here. No one is going to hurt us. So God, I just pray that your will, they'll hurt us emotionally, and they can do it, physically, but they can't hurt our soul. It belongs to you. And God, I just want to ask you to be with each person, that eyes that view this and ears that hear it. Lord, please be with them and help them, and help all of our brothers and sisters over in Israel and all around the world. God, I pray this and all things in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. What I want to say before I end this is, I want to say, no matter, you may be caught up in a few of those people's channel. I'm just a little fish in a big pond when it comes to this. Now, if I got in a pond, I'd be the biggest shark, or biggest bamboo whale, whale in there. Not really. I don't weigh as much as I thought I did. I got weighed yesterday. I thought it was going to be like 400 pounds. No, I was only gained about 30 pounds since I got out of the hospital. But knowing that, I can work on getting rid of it. Well, once I get the thyroid under control, I can. But anyway, like I was saying, we need to encourage one another with words of hope and with words of uplifting, picking up, not tossing down, not knocking people over. Like, to give people, if you found something that's good and makes you happy, share that with somebody. On YouTube, I watched this person, and they were really, informative and stuff. You ought to watch them. I think it'd help you. And that person can try them. And if it ain't for them, they'll look somewhere else. Because usually when you give them a referral, when they're watching that, there's other people's videos that goes with something that video is doing. And if they try one of them, it may be just the one they need to hear. Because there's something out there for everyone that wants to hear. You can find any kind of nasty and perverted thing on YouTube. There's nothing against it. But you start to mention the name of Jesus all the time, and that's when there's trouble. They consider Christian life a nasty, that we are filthy because we're Christians. No, they're dirty, filthy, naked, because they think they have everything, but yet they have nothing. If you don't have Jesus in your heart, then you know what? You don't have anything. You don't. Jesus is the only way to fulfill that hole in your heart that's there. And I know myself, for many years I went looking for someone. Now there for a while it was in the wrong vicinity. I was looking. And I didn't find a lot of people. I knew a lot of people, but I never got to know them, if you know what I mean. But now, I talked to my ex-wife on the phone. I talked to her yesterday evening, as a matter of fact. She's wanting to bring a bunch of my stuff here. And I told her, I said, well, just put it all in bags. And when you bring it, just put it outside my door, and I'll take it and I'll put it, well, if I have garbage cans then, which I hope I have about one or two, that way I can, bring my stuff in and get it all washed and everything. She's bringing me like a bunch of shorts and stuff like that, so I said, oh yeah, I'd love to have all my clothes, anything that's big. A pair of jeans that fit me, oh please, that'd be so nice. I haven't wore a pair of jeans in years. I used to wear blue jeans all the time. I loved the feel of blue jeans, but not anymore. They don't make them for extra wide. Pot-belly pigs has popped the belly a little too far. A pot-belly pig is a pretty thing, but a pot-belly man not the same thing. But you know what? That's a joke, and it's okay, because I feel if you can't joke about something that offends you, then it's going to keep offending you. That's why I tell jokes about myself. I don't make it, I used to try to make it to where people would know it doesn't bother me, but me keep doing it, I realized just now while I was saying this, that that's me trying to cover up my hurt, Doing it every once in a while, that's acknowledging that, yes, I am big, but it's not like doing it all the time, Shamu has to calm down sometimes. Y'all ever seen Shamu? I don't think I have. I've heard of it, but I don't know if it's a girl whale or if it's a dolphin. Oh, I love little dolphins. Don't you guys love little dolphins? They're so pretty. I had my bathroom a long time ago done in dolphins. Oh, it was so beautiful. I remember I had these dolphins that came together and they held a globe, a little snow globe. It was so beautiful. I had all kinds of little dolphin knickknacks and stuff. I don't know. That's been well gone. It's been well gone for a long time. But I might start getting me some more dolphin stuff. That's something I like, is dolphins, and I don't have any now. And I believe that my bathroom would be beautiful with a dolphin in it. I might tell my worker to mix both the blues that we have still together and use that to paint the bathroom. Because and you can do me, like she's still wanting to draw the animals, like, put Precious over top the toilet, because, we can't put her over the litter box. And the cat's on the other side. And then I could get like little shelves, which I did get some shelves. I didn't order them yet, but I got them in my cart. But anyway, it's just stuff to keep myself occupied. And that's what we got to do, is have it occupied to do stuff. I mean, I see what the bathroom should look like. Will it get there? It'll be a form of what I want. Now, when I used to be able to do it, yeah, I would get what I want. Now, sometimes when I did it, I was like, well, I'm not really liking it, or I like it, but it's not necessarily, that good. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying, try to find things to occupy yourself. Don't get into any worldly TV and stuff. That stuff leads to other things. Like, you'll be sitting there watching a bunch of foul language, and you talk to somebody, the foul language flies out of your mouth. Don't watch stuff. That way, if you're not hearing it, you're more likely not to repeat it, because you know what? These are microphones. And I believe the nose is the rewind, and the mouth is the speaker it comes out of. Don't put trash in, and trash don't come out. I'm not saying we don't accidentally say words we shouldn't. We're not perfect. We're saved by the grace of God, by Jesus on the cross, and that alone. It's not in our works. We can strive to be better at what we do, but we need to remember one thing: nothing we do makes any difference. Jesus paid it all. I love you all, and I hope that you all have a good rest of your week, and keep looking up. One day soon, we'll all be in our real home for eternity. God bless. Love you. Bye.